As Arm from BTS once said, tell me your story. I want to hear your voice and I want to hear your conviction. No matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, gender identity, speak yourself. Find your name, find your voice by speaking yourself. Because of this statement, he encouraged all people, ages, color, and gender to continue loving themselves for who they are as individuals. So today I want to inform all of you about my personal background, as well as share my academic goals, my career goals, and my impact towards society. Coming from the course theme, claiming voice and place helps establish our relationship with our history and culture, as well as to give us the confidence to be who we are as individuals. Because this course helped me learn more about myself, I wanted to share my story for hope and inspiration to all the diverse communities out there. I will introduce my 4 main points. First, I will talk about my personal background. Next, I will explain my academic goals. Next, I will also explain my career goals. And I will finally talk about my impact towards society. Altogether, this will articulate the importance of my individuality as a person of color. So let me introduce myself. My name is Rianne, and I'm a Filipino-American teenager born and raised in San Diego. My ethnicity is Filipino, but my nationality is American, so I was born here in the US. My mom and her parents immigrated here in 1994, while my dad immigrated here by himself in 1997. Even though they moved here for educational and economic opportunities, they still do the Filipino traditions that they did in the Philippines. For example, during New Year's, we would showcase round objects around the house for good luck. And to do this, we would wear polka dot shirts, put coins next to the windows, have a bowl of 12 round fruits, and have 12 grapes on the door for good luck. This was an example of a tradition that we did back then. But even though my personality may be different from other people, I will continue to strive as a student who will be going to college soon. After I graduate high school, I will be first starting off at Miramar College, then I'll be transferring to university. I don't have a final declaration of what my major will be, but I want to go into the field of visual arts or design or research as a very good art and math student. Later, I want to transfer to either Cal Poly in San Luis Obispo, UCSD, SDSU, or UCLA, but if there are any other colleges that I would be interested in, then I would be up for it. All these colleges have amazing programs, resources, and clubs that would fulfill the requirements for my academic goals. As a college student, I want to be social and productive, but at the same time, I don't want to overwhelm myself. I want to enjoy my college life as much as possible, and I hope that I can find a future career that I would enjoy the most. For my future career, I don't really know what I want to do yet, but there are many other occupations that I would enjoy. For example, one of them is being a graphic designer or an art director, because it would be a great pathway for me to take as an art student, and it would showcase my creativity very well. I also want to be a clinical researcher because I want to help people learn more about their strengths and weaknesses. Also, I want to work in a large corporation like Google, Apple, or Disney, because it would help me learn more about leadership and creativity, as well as how to work well with other people. I have so many opportunities that I get to decide, and I hope it gets to be a positive influence towards other people. To make an impact in my community, I want to be an ancestor who expresses their individuality as a Filipino American. Since there are many Asian Americans living in our community, I want to help them become more stronger and more friendlier. And due to the rising amount of hate crimes that Asian Americans are experiencing, I want to spread kindness and joy to my fellow people and fight for the rights that we deserve. I also want to be an advocate for equality and justice, and I want to do this by spreading kindness and awareness and providing resources to help everyone get educated about the issues that are going around in the community. As I'm maturing and I'm making my own decisions in the future, I wish to continue the family traditions that I love doing the most. The future lays ahead of me, and I will let it unfold into its own journey. Taking a look at my personal life, I hope you gain some knowledge about my lifestyle and my personal background. I've shared my personal background, as well as my academic goals, my career goals, and my community goals. Now, I encourage all of you to share your story because there are people who haven't told their stories yet, and we learn something new about them every day. Remember, don't be afraid to express yourself. Spread joy and kindness, and be who you want to be in order to change others and influence society. Thank you.